We will be creating a new Typeform to gather customer feedback. Now, once you log on to Typeform, this is the main dashboard you will see. On the left is Create Workspace, where you can create individual workspaces which hold all your Typeforms. And you can create a new workspace by clicking the Create Workspace button. But for today, we will be creating a new Typeform. For that, we will click on Create Typeform. And we can make Typeform in three ways. We can start from scratch, we can use a template, or we can let Typeform create it for us. But we will be creating ours from scratch. Now, once I click on Create from Scratch, we will have to give Typeform a name. For the purposes here, I will just say Typeform 1, and I will select the form type to be a feedback form. And then we will continue. Once we continue, this is the main interface from where you will create and customize your Typeform. Now, the main thing, you add your questions by going to the Add New Question button on the top left. For the purposes of this demo, let's say our first question has to be a yes or no question. But as you can see here, there are so many options you can choose from. You can choose a short text question, you can choose an opinion scale, you can choose a rating. For now, we will say that our first question has to be a yes or no question, and you can edit the description. For this purposes, I will just say hello. And now our answer will be a yes or no. And then we have our question settings. You can mark it to be a required question. You can add an image or video, more on that later. Now, this question slide looks very, very basic, so we will add some color to it. For that, we will have to go to design. And the great thing about Typeform is that you can customize this in whatever way you want to. You can add color to the question text. You can add color to the answer text. You can add color to the background. You can even add background images. So we will click on add, and then we will add one of the many high resolution photos which are already uploaded to Typeform. For this purpose, I will just select the first image I get, which is this really awesome image, and we double click it, and it'll be added to our Typeform question number 1. And it's gonna get loaded, and now this is what our Typeform looks like. And you can even change the font too, which is really cool. Now, the reason why the first question was a yes or no question was because I wanted to explain how logic works. So logic is basically you creating branches for your own Typeform. Now, our first question is a yes or no question. Now, I go to branching and calculations, and I can add different rules. So for example, if one responder responds with yes for the first question, which is right here, I can then add a logic that go to question number 3 and 4 or so on. Or if someone chooses no, then we can go to else, all other cases, jump to question number 6 or 7, for example. So this is really, really interesting. And this is something you can do in Typeforms, where you can create a really customized form where different branches lead because of different answers by the responders. And now, once we have saved this, once we have created a branch, we go back to questions. Now, once we are done with this, once we're done with adding all of our different questions, once we are done with designing our different questions, once we've added all logics, we publish this so that it is visible. After publishing the Typeform, another really cool thing is that you can connect your individual Typeforms to different analytical tools, such as Google Sheets, such as Excel, such as other Teams. You can even add the responses to Teams. So it's really easy to analyze the data once you have connected it to these different analytical tools. For example, I want to connect my Typeform to Google Sheets so that all responses go to Google Sheets. So I click on connect. I don't have my Google account logged in right now, so it'll ask you to log in, but that's really cool. Once you've connected your Typeform to a data analytical tool, now is the time to share. And I will show you that this can be done in a lot of interesting ways as well. One, you can simply share the link for your Typeform while we wait for this to load. One is you can share the link, you can copy this link and you can send it to anyone you want, be it friends or customers, etc. Another really cool thing is that you can embed this form onto your web page, or you can embed it into your emails that you send out. So this is the way we create a type form. We edit it, we design it, we add logics, and then we share it. And then all of your results will be compiled neatly in the results tab right here. So I hope this demo was really helpful, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much.